The housing market remains tepid as buyers are reluctant to buy and sellers are reluctant to sell. However, one local suburb saw some of the largest sale gains. Sales dropped 17% last month across the Twin Cities. Locally, Golden Valley was one of the biggest risers in closed sales, up 40% over the year prior. Vice versa, New Hope and Robbinsdale saw among the largest decreases in sales. The median sales price for homes in the Twin Cities is $370,000. That is up 2%. A big reason for the lackluster housing market, high mortgage rates. The traditional 30-year fixed mortgage rate reached its highest level since 2000. Plans for the renovation and expansion of the Maple Grove Community Center have entered a new design phase. Architects are now in the process of selecting materials for Phase 1 of the project. That phase includes the addition of a third sheet of ice and improvements to the existing arena. It also includes giving the building a new architectural look. Last year, voters approved a sales tax to fund most of the $110 million project. You may have received election flyers in the mail, especially if you live in cities with school board or city council races. This weekend, we hear from 3 candidates running for Golden Valley City Council, where there are 2 open council seats.
I'm Sophia Guinness, and I'm running because I believe in a welcoming, sustainable, and secure Golden Valley. I want our city to remain strong, and that means making decisions today that benefit us in years to come. I will bring energy and experience to tackle the needs of our city. Golden Valley deserves resilient and sustainable infrastructure, community safety, vibrant housing choice, and exceptional parks and trails. With almost 20 years of community affair experience, I'm a seasoned public sector leader. I began volunteering in the city after I moved here in 2019. I served on the Planning Commission and have been involved with my family's sports and activities. Now appointed to council, I'm asking to serve for 4 more years. Together, we can shape the future of our beloved city.
I'm Maurice Harris, and I'm running for re-election to the Golden Valley City Council. My priorities are first, public safety. We need to carefully staff our police department and tailor resources and training. We also need to look at innovative approaches to crime reduction, such as increasing neighbor connections and building relationships between our community members and the police. Second, we need to pursue affordable housing by expanding housing options for residents and keeping property taxes reasonable. My final priority is addressing our aging infrastructure, bringing Golden Valley into a more sustainable future. It's been a privilege serving for the last 4 years, and I ask for your support so we can continue this work together. Please feel free to reach out at mauriceforgv.com. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jean Kidd, and I'm running for the City Council of Golden Valley. I entered the race because of my concern about the proposal for a new sales tax and the state of the police department. A little bit about me. I was a public servant for 28 years, serving as a firefighter and chief officer for the city of Minneapolis. I have a pragmatic, problem-solving approach to issues. I know the importance of the work culture that inspires city workers to work toward a common goal. I know the challenges of budgets and the impact on priorities. I believe my skill set would be a benefit to the city, the citizens, and the council. Please remember to vote on November 7th.
In Plymouth, a piece of the city's pastoral past has reached a bittersweet end. As Emily Haugen reports, a Plymouth horse riding club is now looking for a new home.
Beyond the sprawling suburban neighborhoods. A Wednesday evening in one pocket of Plymouth is never quiet.
They set up a little bit of an obstacle course, get the horses working on things to help them be less scared, get them more desensitized.
Where generations kick up the dirt between the hills at Silver Buckle Saddle Club.
All of our memories are sitting on that hill as a family and watching the shows.
I used to ride my horse down 47. You would never catch me doing that now. I mean, Lawndale was a dirt road, Vicksburg was a dirt road.
Jenny Woods joined the club in the 90s.
This is my childhood, you know?
Like your friends that cheer you on.
And Annie Mickelson in the early 2000s.
This was kind of like a little slice of old Plymouth. You'd come here and it would still feel the same, like it was horse country again.
At Silver Buckle, club members found a place to practice, compete, and bond.
This ground holds so much sentimental attachment, so just that.
It's a love that spans generations.
My whole family used to rodeo ride.
Tina Quilling's grandpa settled at this spot on the northwest corner of Plymouth in 1973.
I grew up then. We moved where all these houses are. I had a farm there with my mom, and my grandpa and grandma lived through the woods.
But the landscape is changing.
You know, for the last 15 years, we of the Saddle Club has made the decision that we were going to do everything possible to stay here.
Annie says yearly taxes have now climbed to nearly $10,000. It's too much, and the club can't keep up.
Someone offered to buy Silver Buckle, and we accepted their offer.
In selling to developers, the club is tying up a chapter.
I think a lot of the members grew up loving horses, and they found friends that had the same passion.
Annie says it's bittersweet.
It made it like a really special place to be, is like share your love with people who had the same love.
But it's not the end of the ride.
The legacy carries on.
Hopefully, in the form of a new spot for Silver Buckle.
Our new place, I'm sure, will be just as nice, but we're all going to miss the hill.
That leaves behind 50 years of history to start traditions for generations to come.
Silver Buckle's final show was held on Saturday. Board members are now looking for a new home within 20 minutes of Plymouth.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.